Welcome to my hell. 76 KZ400 D3 with 757 carbs. Can't find carb kits for these. All the carb kits I've found are either later ones, which these came with the bike. I don't know who had installed that. Whoever was in these carbs kind of, I don't know what they were trying stuff or didn't realize what they were doing or whatever, but had wrong size mains in one, their secondaries, and had the air jets reversed on one carb. Anyway, the later ones definitely don't work. Those are for the rubber diaphragm style, and all the other carb kits for, like, they're all labeled as 74 to 78, 74 to 80, 74, 75, all of that. Those, I think there's only like 3 parts that work in these carbs. But as some of you may know, the main issue with the 76 carbs, and like I said, near as I can tell, it's like a half-year thing. These pilot jets, supposed to be 35s, and I believe it's a M5 by 0.5 millimeter thread, so it's an uncommon thread, and these are unobtainium, and if you lose your focus for a half a second and break a bit off inside the hole, you are DF'd. So this one, I'm working on some other things as a backup, but what I did was I took the length on that, and I took some other jets that I have. This is a really crappily done one. It was just kind of a playing around, but I took some other 35 slow jets like this with the emulsion tubes, and I turned them down in the lathe to get them to fit and make it the right length. Yes, the holes down here are larger, and technically the entire tube is, I believe, is like 0.2 of a millimeter larger than those, so I had to turn that down just a touch too to get that to go in. That's how I have it set up at the moment. Also, these rubber plugs are never in the kits. You have to buy them separate if you can find them. But supposedly TPU is gas and oil resistant, so I 3D printed a few up, and I'm going to try that. And I have yet to get them finished up to put them in, but also the needle and seat that come in the 74 to whatever kits are not the right size either. This is a larger seat, so and according to online, these carbs, when you go on the Partzilla Kawasaki parts fish, it doesn't show it like that for the 76, the 24, 25, and no number on the seat. Like, I guess it'd be 27 for the needle and seat. It doesn't show it as 27 for the needle and seat. It only shows the needle and says that it's a pressed in seat. So how I have 757 carbs that have this style seat and not the factory pressed in seat, I don't know. And then, like, you look in all the manuals, and the manuals show it for the 74, 75, and these jets, which these jets, these numbers aren't right for the 76. These obviously are not the correct ones because they're the later style diaphragm ones. And it was only through searching and searching that I ended up stumbling across this page. Like, once you know what you're looking for, then it's easy to find the information. But what we have here is 1976, and there's 2 D3 models listed. 130 mains, 35 pilots, and 35 slow jets. These are the pilots. And, you know, the needle is the same. The jet needle is the same, and the needle jet are the same as the earlier. And then, but the air jets are different, specifically only to the 757 carbs, and earlier is the 746 is, and then I'm assuming that the earlier 76 model D2 that has two 60s for the air jets and a 72 starter jet, that those are 746 carbs as well. That it's like a half year where they had the 757s on the KZ400 D3. So yeah. Anyway, I ordered a set of tap and die so that I can try to make a couple of these, because this one is, like I said, obviously DF'd in it. And like I mean, I tried all the gentle ways of getting that bit out of there first. I spent hours on this thing, and finally I said, well, it is what it's going to be, and maybe I can salvage it by drilling this out, tapping it out, and then solder it and re-drill it. But this is a plan LMNOP, and then when the tap and die comes, then I'll see if I can turn up some so that they're both going to be matched. But yeah, because like I said, I mean, I did this, but I haven't put it in yet to try it, and I'm not expecting that to work. But if it does, I'll update it.